go from
The last time I saw you and actually I saw you and Prof Oats play, that was a really close set.
Yeah.
It was so close.
So like I go back and forth between 60-40 or 50-50. Sometimes I feel like Meta Knight wins, but then other times when the Yoshi's playing really on point and really patiently, it does get a little bit fun.
I was actually going to ask, so what style Yoshi do you think is more effective against Meta Knight? The one that holds forward that you normally see, or like the sit-back Yoshi?
Sit-back Yoshi is definitely more annoying. Sitting back with eggs while like receding backward, while normally I love baiting out egg by being far away on purpose just so I can dimensional cape in. When they do receding back egg, I can't actually reach them with my dimensional cape.
Prof Oats opting for a grab release and getting a single jab off of it, trying to go single jab to down B. So he's trying to use some interesting decisions, interesting play options.
Yeah, he wants the shield break right now. He wants big damage.
Either that or like, well, he did land jab 1 right off of the grab release. So could that be a thing? Perhaps?
And the thing is, like, I'm actually
boy.
interested to see these two play because I've had a number of sets with Prof Oats in recent months. And I've also
close.
I also just came off from playing a couple tournaments against D2da in the last couple weeks at AO.
That was actually a very, very well done tornado. Wow.
Blatant.
Dimensional cape in neutral, just blatant disregard for Prof Oats, and almost getting that forward smash to follow up.
The thing is, he happened to catch Prof Oats in like a skid animation, so he wasn't able to shield us.
Dash attack to the shuttle loop, and you saw a second ago the classic Meta Knight, the old Tear Bear Stare, where like the retreating forward smash with even less cooldown and more fear in this game.
Double the fun. That was a good wait on D2da's part. No punish though.
Prof Oats making that forward air count. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to try and fall into it.
D2da is definitely more, what's the word? Not
another just disregarding Prof Oats.
He goes for a lot of those down Bs, and he also goes for a lot more blatant charge forward smashes than neutral.
I mean, that we're witnessing that completely right now.
Good collection.
Def, yes. He absolutely scooped that up. Look at a cute B reverse text.
Yeah, it was like a debt. He just took it. He was like, no, this is mine. You owed me. So
back to basically a one-stock game. 3% is negligible to these characters.
Yeah, no. And, like, Meta Knight is one of those characters that has amazing recovery, but if he has a kind of poor momentum in the air, so his recovery is good, but it's slow. And Yoshi loves
can get there.
Yeah, Yoshi.
At the same time, D2da is doing actually a really good job of holding on to, he's just keeping Oats towards the ledge, but now he's starting to allow Oats back into the center of the stage. Like, he racked up all this damage while having Oats pushed to the side. That was a good forward air.
And Prof Oats is at this percent where dash attack could end up being his death pretty soon.
Oh my goodness, the egg lay away, and the egg capitalizing into the up air.
Hit a lot of awkward positioning right there for both parties.
What is going on? Like, confusion egg lay?
Oh,
not enough.
He fell out. If that second hit connected, it would have been done.
Good dash attack from Oats. He's got to look out. At this point, I think he has to respect the dimensional cape as well. Oats has to probably tone down his want to go forward. Falls out of shuttle loop again.
It's matches like this, like those types of situations where I feel so bad when I'm Meta Knight and wow. Never mind.
No.
Well, good job on D2da. What I was going to say, I hate being a Meta Knight that gets the up Bs and they fall out and you end up losing the match. But that didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
It did not happen.
He
it didn't even almost happen.
Ran into the legendary Tear Bear Stare.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a...
You feel compelled to want to punish that forward smash, especially when they consistently do it over and over again. When they throw 2 or 3 forward smashes and they start charging on some of them, you absolutely want to try and run up and shield it, and you start to believe in your shield. And that's what the Meta Knight wants.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, you don't want to just sit back and let him do it. One thing he definitely could have done is thrown an egg.
Yeah, definitely.
He could have tossed an egg at him to bait out something
and
else.
The deficit wasn't even that bad. Yes, I mean, Meta Knight was, I believe, in like right below 60. An egg into some sort of conversion would have absolutely been prime for Oats there.
Absolutely. So he didn't have any reason to approach at that point. He just kind of succumbed to the pressure a little bit.
Compelled.
Yeah. So again, no throw for damage.
So back then, that would have been like a regrab. It would have been pretty cool.
I don't miss that at all. I don't miss anything Yoshi had in Brawl. Sorry. They made him better overall, but
Oh goodness, I was actually
stuff he had.
I was actually really concerned for Oats there because had D2da decided to shuttle loop there, that could have been the really awkward looking stage spike. Because Yoshi was pinned right under Lilat at that point.
Oh, there it is.
Yo, the 5 and gone.
He got the full.
He got
full
all of it.
string. That was the arm ball. He got the full. String.
Oh man, that hurts. That hurts me.
It feels good for me.
We obviously have differing views on this.
Yep. DTA is doing a really good job. He's playing really patiently. He's putting him in the air and then trying to wait more for landings rather than follow-up.
I have noticed that. Oats looks. Oh, he's doing a good job trying to like regain the normal game that he was playing before, but now he's kind of like forced into a situation where he has to flail, but he has to kind of like flail in a smart fashion to get back because he has to make something happen at this point. Meta Knight is the character that when he sits back on a lead, he sits back on a lead with dash attacks, and dash attacks will eventually lead to kill.
He can wait for your buttons and then punish from far away.
Exactly. Those burst options that he has are great.
Right, so what you really have to start doing when you're in this much of a deficit.
Oh, no air dodge. Good job from DCG. Wow, Oats is everywhere.
Yeah, you just want to use as much movement as possible to fade out Meta Knight's actual dash attack before you go out.
You mentioned that before, the slow aerial mobility of Meta Knight succumbing to Yoshi's gigantic noggin. Oats, I mean, like, it's 80%, but he's brought it back enough. He's fought back into this match. Or a couple good Yoshi. Oh, no.
That could have been bad DI instead.
I would have died. I won't even lie. I would have died.
Shuttle
loop.
That's going to do it.
That's the scariest thing is just like the tipper dash attack where like you hit the very end of it, like when Meta Knight's just finishing his dash attack, he's like in like
He has no lag at all.
He's just